we go. And good afternoon, everybody. Time for the Friday happy hour edition of Strat-O-Matic Baseball. Hello there, Ben. Hi, Kelly. Ben home early, it looks like. It says on time. And Ben has a game this afternoon as well. 1958 replay. Cleveland at Detroit, Narleski and Bunning. Today we have the Yankees at the Senators. First of a 3-game set, first game of a doubleheader. 2 lefties on the mound today. Gentleman Al Downing for the Yankees and Mike McCormick for Washington. Hey Franklin, how you doing? Oh, it's good to see everybody here on a Friday. Hi Robert. I tell you what. Congratulations, Bill. I didn't know, but now I do. How about that? Okay, let's see. Oh, special announcement. Normally we would be waiting till Sunday for the second game of this doubleheader, but there will be a game tomorrow. I have a draft in the morning. As you regulars know, I already visited my mom on Wednesday. And it's a short draft, just 7 rounds, starts in the morning, so I'll be done in plenty of time to get in a game at the usual 1:30 Pacific time tomorrow. It'll be the second game of this doubleheader. Let's take a look at the pitching matchups. For Downing, it'll be his 8th start, 2-2 with a 4.84 ERA, 1 complete game. It was a shutout. McCormick, the 3-4 record, a little deceiving. He's 8th in the American League in ERA at 3.12. This will be his 10th start. 2 complete games. The other peripherals look good as well. 66 in the 3rd innings, 53 hits allowed. Hi, Mookie. Well, thank you, Kelly. I do too. Something about a Friday. I don't know why. I haven't worked in many years. Last time I worked part-time even was 2022. All right, let's get you the Yankee lineup. We'll get underway here today. Roy White leads it off in left field. Bobby Richardson at second base. The Mickey Mantle in center field hitting third. Joe Pepitone at first. Tom Tresh at third base in the 5 spot. Elston Howard the catcher. Clete Boyer at shortstop. Lou Clinton will be in right field hitting 8th. And Downing, of course, bats 9th. Good question there, Kelly. And hello to Al. And Al has a 1948 game going on. So we've got the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. How was Bunning in 58? Sounds like that was early on in his career. Excellent card in 66, as we know. Okay. I guess there's nothing left to do but get underway here. McCormick set, up steps Roy White. Switch hitter will hit right-handed against McCormick. White comes in at 255. 4 home runs and 12 RBIs. The pitch from McCormick. That's a 3-8 left-handed. He grounds it back to McCormick. He's got it. Tosses it over to McMullen, and there's one down. The infield, McMullen, Hamlin, Brinkman, and Savarin. Doug Camilli behind the plate. Howard, Locke, and Valentine left to right in the outfield. And here's Bobby Richardson now, 274, 3 homers, 16 RBIs. Hello, Echo Charlie, welcome aboard. McCormick gets the sign from Camille. Here's the pitch to Richardson. That's going to be a 2-6 left-handed. Grounder down to third. Savarin has it. Throws across in time. 2 away, and here comes Mickey Mantle. Switch hitter hitting right-handed, of course. 246 for the Mick on the season. 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. McCormick into the windup. That's going to be a 5-10 right-handed. Shallow fly to center. Here comes Locke on the run. He just does catch up with it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Mike McCormick. So after half an inning, it's New York nothing. Washington coming to bat here on a Friday. Finally a Friday, as some of the LA DJs used to say in my younger day. Had a rough night's sleep. 3.52 in real life. That's not bad. Actually better than it sounds, I think, for 1958. Here's the Washington lineup. Fred Valentine in right field leads it off. Bob Savarin's down at third. Don Locke in center. Frank Howard in left in the familiar cleanup spot. Ken McMullen's at first base today. Ken Hamlin at second. Eddie Brinkman at shortstop hit seventh with Doug Camille, the catcher, eighth. And McCormick rounds out the lineup. Pretty decent hitting pitcher. Gentleman Al Downing through his warm-ups. And here's here's Valentine to start things off. Valentine, the leading hitter on the team at 314. 6 home runs, 18 RBIs, 6 home runs, tied for second on the team. Frank Howard only has 3. Just noticed that. Kind of surprising. I don't think that was one of Howard's best years, however. We'll take a look at it when he comes up. Valentine, a switch hitter hitting right-handed against Downing, and here comes the pitch. It's going to be a 3-5 lefty fly ball into left field, playable for White. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's Savarin now, another switch hitter. Savarin comes in at 260, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Downing into the windup. Pitch to Savarin is a 2-7 left-handed. Ground ball into the hole at short. Boyer is there, plants and throws in time. 2 down, and here's Don Locke. Locke just 205 so far, 4 home runs. Downing into the windup. 2-9 left-handed, struck him out. So we'll have to look at Howard next inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Senders. Well, he's up next, so we can look at him now. Yeah, he only hit 18 that year, so not one of his big years. He's still off even that pace, though, with just 3. And we move along to the second inning. Excuse me. McCormick just misses making the league leaders in innings pitched as well, with the 66 and a third, now 67 and a third. Joe Pepitone will lead off the second. Joe hitting 286, 4 home runs, and a team leading at 23 RBIs. Let's get him up there. Left on left. McCormick comes in there with a 3-9, struck him out. First strikeout for McCormick. He's rung up by the home plate umpire, Red Flaherty, and there's one away. Here's Tresh now, switch hitter hitting right-handed. Tresh hitting just 176. He does lead the team in home runs with 7. McCormick's pitch to the right-hander is a 3-9 lefty, and that ball is crushed to left field. Howard starts back, and that ball is way back and gone. Home run Tresh, his 8th. And the Yankees jump out to a 1-0 lead. Let's take a look at it again. 3-9 to 16. The roll is a 6. Prodigious blast by Tom Tresh, and here's Elston Howard now. Elston at 221, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. McCormick into the windup, 3-7. He lifts one into left field. Howard has this one, and he grabs it for the second out. So Howard flies out to Howard, and the batter will be Clete Boyer. Boyer at 241, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. McCormick into the windup. Here's the pitch on a 3-8 hard grounder to third. Savarin to McMullen, and that'll do it. The Yanks settle for the 1 run on the Tresh solo blast. And they take a 1-0 lead at the bottom of the second. And hello, Jeremiah, and hello to Bob Cole. In beautiful Quebec City. A quickie question from Bill. Frank Howard started his career with the Dodgers. Anybody remember the team Frank ended his career with? Boy, I don't. I've always associated him with the Senators. Mets? Al Downing staked to a 1-0 lead. And here's the aforementioned Howard. Howard's number is 307, so he's hitting for average. Like I say, just 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, which is tied for second on the team. Downing into the windup now. That's going to be a 5-7 right-handed. It's a grounder to second base X. The Gold Glover Richardson patrolling there, 1E17. To his left on a 12, it's the E range. It's a 2. This could be trouble. On a 17, it's the white die. 1-3 error, 4-6 ground out. The white die is a 6. And my goodness, what a play by Bobby Richardson. Here's McMullen now. Ken McMullen hitting 238, 6 homers, 16 RBIs. Downing into the windup. 3-4 left-handed, foul ball back of the plate. Howard throws the mask away and makes the catch for the out. 2 down quickly, and the batter will be the second baseman, Ken Hamlin. Hamlin just 193, 1 home run. The pitch from Downing is a 210 left-handed. Grounder back to Downing. He's got it. Tosses it over to Pepitone, and it's an easy inning for Al Downing. 2 innings in the books. It's 1-0 Yankees. Yankees come in at 11-28, last place. Senators at 500, 20-20. Where would that put the Senators in the standings? I can hear you thinking. Well, let's take a look. 6th place, 7.5 out. Certainly not out of it by any means. Bottom third of the order. Actually, bottom 2 of the order, and then the leadoff man. Lou Clinton will start things off. Clinton, 16 for 46. That's a 348 average. No home runs. McCormick, the windup and the pitch, is a 3-11. He bangs a base hit into left field through the hole on the left side and rounds and holds with a single. No threat to steal. That'll bring up the pitcher at Downing. I keep saying I'm going to write those bunting ratings in. Downing a B. They're going to pull it in and make him a C. Downing squares to bunt. 8C, that's good enough to advance the runner. So Downing gets the job done. Clinton into second. That'll bring up Roy White. The answer was Detroit. Excellent. There's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Yeah, exactly. Let the old stars stay around. I'm sure that's exactly how they sold it. Runner at second, one away. Here's White. McCormick gets the sign. Pitch to Roy is a 3-9. Grounder White is second. Hamlin to his left. Scoops it up. Throws to McMullen as Clinton moves over to third. It'll be up to Bobby Richardson. Richardson grounded to third his first time up. McCormick glance at third, now comes to the plate. 5-6-6 righty, liner right into the glove of Savarin. Holy cow, that might have saved a run. Liner to third, side retired, no runs a hit, one left. And it's still 1-0. I'll tell you, Mookie's all over the place today, very animated. Bottom third for Washington, Eddie Brinkman to start it off. Brinkman at 260, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, 14 extra base hits for the little shortstop. And here's the pitch from Downing. 1-7, ground ball to short, 2-hopper, backhanded by Boyer, whips it across in time. Brinkman grounds out to his opposite number, and here's the catcher, Doug Camilli. Camilli just 8 for 44 so far. He does have 1 home run. That's a 182 average. Downing into the windup. 3-11. He hits him. Oh my goodness. That one must have slipped. No reason whatsoever to be throwing at Camilli, particularly in a 1-0 ball game. And here's McCormick. A 7 hitting pitcher with N power, left-handed batter, and he's going to swing away. Pitch from Downing is a 6-4 left-handed, shallow fly to right. On comes Clinton, and he makes the play. That'll bring up Valentine. Valentine flew to left his first time up. Hello, Dave Little, and welcome. Jeremiah decided on playing each series for each team of that week instead of game by game. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Certainly doable. For me, it's easier just to follow the schedule on Baseball Reference. That way I don't miss anything. Yeah, Bill, I was actually at a game, an Angel game, early in 73 when Robinson hit a home run. Still remember that. I would have been, what, 16? Probably drove. I had just started driving. Okay, runner at first, 2 down. Here's Downing's pitch to Fred Valentine. That's going to be a 6-10 right-handed fly ball to right field. He lifts it the other way. Clinton is there, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a man left. 3 innings in the books. It's 1-0 Yankees in what looks to be a pitcher's duel, at least so far, between 2 fine left-handers. Hang on, Mookie messed up my stats screen. I say he's all over the place today. Heart of the order for New York. It'll be Mantle, Pepitone, and Tresh. Mantle flew to center his first time up. McCormick gets the sign from Camille, and here's the pitch. That's a 5-5 right-handed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout for McCormick. And here's Joe Pepitone. He was the other K victim in the second. McCormick with the windup. The pitch is a 1-7 lefty. Little slow roller to second. Hamlin charges it. Sidearm to McMullen in time. Welcome, Joel. Good to see you. It does save in that regard, Dave. You're right. Hello there, Frank. How you doing? Enjoying my coffee. Two-away, nobody on. Here's Tresh. Tresh hit a home run in the second, the only run of the game so far. McCormick with the pitch. That's going to be a 1-5 left-handed. Struck him out looking. 2 Ks in the inning, 3 in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And the score remains the same. $61 Florida. Hey, we hit the 40 mark today in Spokane. Feels like spring already. Bob Savarin will lead off the bottom of the fourth for Washington. Savarin 0 for 1, batting right-handed. Pitch from Al Downing is a 5-8 righty. Flies it into straightaway center field. Mantle barely has to move, and he makes the grab for the first out. Here is Don Locke, struck out his first time. Downing in the yikes, Jeremiah. Oh, my God. Here's the wind-up and the pitch to Locke. 6-4 right-handed is a shallow fly to center. On comes Mantle, still coming. He's there. And here's Frank Howard now. Downing into the windup. 2-8 lefty, struck him out. Called strike 3. Down goes Howard, and down go the Senators in the fourth. So Downing very much on his game today, and after 4, he has his team ahead 1-0. Hello there, Larry Mullins from Maine. Welcome aboard. That's -5 centigrade. Yeah, yikes. Too cold for me. I tell you, I have an old friend in Calgary. Every once in a while he'll say, "You haven't been up to see me." I feel kind of bad, but I mean, yeah. I tell you, when I get out of Spokane, it is in my nature to either head west or south. Just don't go east or north. Well, that's good. That is good there, Kelly. My goals have been achieved, so to speak. And Bob asked, do I have enough left side of each team to indicate winning and losing streaks? You know, I probably could. In fact, we could take a look at that. Washington's currently on a 1-game streak. They've won 7 of their last 10. The Yankees have dropped 2 in a row and only won 3 of their last 10. So 2 teams going in different directions, at least in the last 10 games. And the Yankees will have Elston Howard, followed by Clete Boyer here in the 5th. McCormick is almost match Downing. His only real blemish, the home run to Trash. Another interesting thing about my group is that I seem to have almost all, if not all, that really enjoy seeing the Yankees lose. That's okay with me. I'm neither a fan nor a basher. I'm fairly indifferent as far as the Yankees go. Howard 0 for 1 in the game. McCormick into the windup. That's going to be a 6-10 right-handed. It's a grounder down to third base. Savarin has it over to McMullen, 1 down. Field Day. No, I haven't heard of that one, Frank. Do tell us more. And Ben just got it too. Wow. Is this a new one? Here's Clete Boyer now, 0 for 1. McCormick into the windup. Pitch to Boyer's on a 3-7 lefty, and he hits a ground ball up the middle and through into center field for a single. 3rd Yankee hit of the day. McCormick rated 6 for endurance. We're only in the 5th, and here's Lou Clinton. Clinton, one of those 3 hits, a single his first time up. McCormick working from the stretch. That's going to be a 5-5 righty. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A big strikeout from McCormick, his 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher Downing. Downing, a right-handed hitter. McCormick's pitch on a 3-6. Grounder to shortstop. A little slow roller. Brinkman charges it, throws on the run. Plenty of time to nip Downing at first, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 1 left. Hey, Downport. That's awesome. Good stuff there. I should say, yeah, in that period of time, I did not care for Steinbrenner at all. That seems like a distant memory to me now, the Steinbrenner years. And we move to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be McMullen, Hamlin, and Brinkman for Washington. Downing gets the sign from Howard. There's the windup. The pitch is a 5-5 right-handed. Grounder to short X. That's going to be Boyer. Tough chance for Boyer, 3E19. Here's the play on a 2. He's not going to get that. That's into left field for a base hit. That would have been a tough play for anybody. And the Senators have their first hit of the day. So Al Downing carried a no-hitter into the 5th. McMullen breaks it up with a single. And here's Ken Hamlin. McMullen a modest lead at first. Downing out of the stretch for the first time today on a 6-11, and Hamlin bangs a single into left. McMullen rounding 11-9, White plus 2, 11. He'll hold at second. So the Senators put the first 2 on here in the 5th, and Eddie Brinkman will be the hitter. He squares to bunt. It's a B6, and he bunts it to third base. Tresh will have to take it, go to Pepitone, and both runners move up. Last minute decision there. I'm used to Brinkman batting 8th. Looked down and saw that he's actually got a hitter behind him instead of the pitcher. With nobody out, He moves them along. So a good bunt by Brinkman. Here's Camille now. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. And with a 1-0 lead, the Yankees bring the infield in for Doug Camille. Downing, glance at third. Now the windup on the pitch. It's a 1-4. Grounder to second base with the infield in. Richardson looks the runner back and throws him out. So the infield in saves a run. And with 2 out, the batter is McCormick. McCormick, a pretty good hitting pitcher. Left-handed batter. Pitch from Downing on a 1-11. Struck him out. So Downing gets out of the jam. Senators leave a pair. And after 5 innings of play, 1-0 Yankees. Well, you got to give him that, yeah, but let's face it, the man was a maniac. I sure as hell wouldn't want to work for him. Okay, we go to the 6th inning. The Yankees will send up the top of the order. Hang on, just a little off kilter here. Roy White, 0 for 2, will lead it off. McCormick gets the sign from Camille. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-9 right-handed ground ball shortstop. Brinkman has it. Across to McMullen in time. 1 down. And here's Bobby Richardson. Costanza? I tell you, I really loved when he built that, what do you want to call it, nap room, I guess, in his desk. Here's Richardson now. McCormick ready to come in there with a 4-9 right-handed. That's a single to 17 on a 19. That's speared by a leaping Eddie Brinkman at short. Oh, my. Here's Mantle now, 0 for 2. McCormick into the windup. Pitch to Mantle on a 1-8. Base hit the other way into right field. Mantle with his first hit, the 4th Yankee hit of the day. -1 hold for McCormick, 0 for Camille. Mantle 12, not a star stealer. Joe Pepitone will hit away. Left on left, McCormick from the stretch on a 1-12, grounder to second, routine for Hamlin, flips to McMullen, and the side is retired. No runs to hit, 1 left. We're just humming along here in a 1-run game. That is true, Frank. Yeah, that was Larry David. If you listen to him knowing that, you can tell. I couldn't tell until I knew it. Then here after that, hearing it, I'm like, oh yeah. Top of the order for the Senators. Bottom of the 6th. Excuse me. Fred Valentine to start it off. He's 0 for 2. Downing's pitch to the righty on a 4-8. He walks him. Leadoff walk to Valentine. Let's check that battery now. Downing with an excellent hold, -4. Howard is 0. That knocks Valentine down to a 13. He is a star stealer. And representing the tying run, they're going to hold him on, not taking any chances, make him an 11. That'll keep Valentine planted at first base, and Bob Savarin is the hitter. Valentine taking his lead. Downing from the stretch. 3-6 lefty, grounder to shortstop. Boyer, 2 Richardson, 2 Pepitone, double play. Downing gets the ground ball, 2 down, and here's Don Locke. Downing into the windup. 5-2 right-handed as he lifts it the other way to right. Clinton drifting over to his right, and he hauls it in to end the inning. Just 2 singles surrendered by Al Downing through 6 innings, and the Yankees lead it 1-0, and the tension mounts as we move to the 7th. Second endurance inning for McCormick. And the bottom of the inning will be the first endurance inning for Downing. Yeah, me too, Dave. He does a great job. He does a great Bernie. And Monday, the computer game comes out. I actually got the download from a friend who got it at opening day. And I haven't installed it yet. I have a handful of games in my 1980 Retro League to play, and I want to get those done and sent off just in case there's some conflict with the different versions, which there sometimes is. Excuse me, I'm trying to clear my throat here. Here's Trash, his home run, the only run of this ball game, 1 for 2. McCormick into the windup. That's going to be a 6-9 right-handed. It's a grounder to short. Brinkman has it over to McMullen, 1 down. Both pitchers very effective today. Here's Elston Howard. McCormick gets the sign. The pitch, 5-10 righty. Shallow fly to center. On comes Locke, still coming. He is there. Just does catch up with it, and there's 2 down. Here's Cleet Boyer. 1 for 2. McCormick into the windup. That's a 6-5 righty. Grounder to short X. Another chance for Brinkman. Good shortstop, 2E29. Brinkman in the hole on an E range. It's an 8 on a 29, and he makes the play and throws him out. Nice play, Brinkman, and that'll end the inning. Two grounders to short, a fly to center, and as we break for the 7th inning stretch, it's 1-0 Yankees. Great game for a Friday. I'm going to get some coffee. Great game for any day, but especially a Friday. I like the one where, excuse me, I like the episode where Kramer goes off on the laundry list of prospects traded away. And Jerry says something like, yeah, I've heard the list. And we'll take a look for the Mook here in a minute. Oh my. Yeah, Kramer punched Joe Pepitone. And he punched Mickey Mantle by accident. Oh my goodness, there he is on top of the record cabinet. The record bin. Finding new places to get up high. What's up there, Mookie? I don't mind him up there. I don't like him up there. For some reason, he likes to lay on the stereo integrated amp. I'm trying to discourage him of that. Yes, sir, Frank Mookie, the cat who broke all the records. That was my latest purchase, Al. That's the 180 gram remaster. I very rarely buy anything anymore. I already have more music than one person could ever listen to. And of course, not much money, so there's that. Al Downing getting ready to work the bottom of the seventh, his first inning of potential fatigue. And the Senators will send up Howard, McMullen, and Hamlin in a tight 1-0 game. Howard 0 for 2 standing in from the right side. Downing into the windup. That's a 3-3 foul ball back of the plate. Elston Howard back, and for the second time, it's a Howard to Howard situation. The other one was here. Elston Howard flew out to Frank Howard in the second. Now Frank Howard fouls out to Elston Howard to lead off the seventh. Here's McMullen. McMullen 1 for 2. One of only 2 Senator hits today off of Downing. Downing into the windup. That's a 4-10 right-handed catcher's card. That's Elston. Elston Howard, a 2E6. Here's the play on an 11. It's the E-rain. 7 on an E6. Little grounder in front of the plate. Howard's on it and throws down to Pepitone for the out. Here's Hamlin, who has the other base hit. Downing gets the sign. First to Hamlin's a 5-6 righty, swung on and missed, strike 3. And Al Downing continues to sail along through 7. McCormick getting ready to work the 8th. It'll be his last inning regardless, as he's due to bat third in the bottom of the inning. Lou Clinton will start things off. Lou 1 for 2. McCormick staring in to get the sign. Here's the windup. The pitch to Clinton is a 2-10 left-handed. Struck him out. For the second time, Clinton down on strikes. Here's Downing. Tough decision, but I'm going to let him stay in. 3-5 righty is a grounder to short. Brinkman has it, throws him out, and quickly there's 2 down in the 8th. That'll bring up White. McCormick comes in there with a 4-10 righty, grounder down to third base. Bob Safarin over to McMullen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for McCormick. Now checking the Yankees' defense. We're going to take White out. Roger Repose will come in the game. In fact, he'll go into center. And we'll move Mantle over to left. We've seen Roy White already cost the Yankees a couple of games this year with his defense. So he'll be replaced by Repose. Repose in center. A fine 2-E-3 with a 0 arm. Mantle moves to left. Everything else looks about as good as it can be. Al Downing pitching a brilliant game today. Brinkman, Camille, and the pitcher's spot for Washington. Downing, just 2 singles allowed in the 5th inning, and that's it. Brinkman 0 for 1. Downing into the windup. 1-9 lefty, grounder to shortstop. It's Boyer over to Pepitone. He is out. That'll bring up Camille, the catcher. 0 for 1. He was plunked in the 3rd. Downing gets the sign from Howard. The pitch is a 6-3, and that ball is driven to left field. Back goes Mantle at the wall. It's gone. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it? Doug Camille has just tied this game with an 8th inning home run. Holy cow. Let's look at it again. 6-3 to 12. He has the power. That's got to be his first home run. No, it's his second. Oh, my goodness. Holy crap. We're going to have a pinch hitter from McCormick. As Steve Hamilton, the left-hander, begins to throw in the Yankee pen. For Washington, Bob Humphreys loosening. Nothing but left-handed batters on the Washington bench. Wow, there's really not much here. It's going to be Dick Nen. Take a look at Nen's numbers. Nen just 202, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Left on left, Downing set now. It's a 3-8, grounder to second base. Richardson flips to Pepitone. 2 away. And the batter will be Valentine. Downing gets the sign. That's a 2-6 left-handed, and that ball is driven to left field. And would you believe it? That ball is gone, and Fred Valentine gives the Senators the lead. So the Senators go deep here in the 8th, and that's going to do it for Downing. 2-6 to 16, he rolled the 12, and for Valentine, his 7th home run of the season, and it puts the Senators on top 2-1. Oh, what a shame for Downing. Downing, a favorite of mine, absolutely brilliant for 7 innings. But homers from Camille and Valentine knock him out of the game. Switch right. A lot of right-handers, actually. We may not go with Hamilton. Let me check the usage display here. Reniff worked this game in real life. They're going to go with Reniff. So here comes Reniff. Right-handed pitcher facing Bob Savarin with 2 down. Nobody on. Savarin 0 for 3. Here comes Reniff's delivery. It's a 5. This is really a Ron Klein situation. But you know what? I already announced Humphreys. I'm going to stick with Humphreys. Both pitchers have good cards. Uh-oh, we've got the spinner. Hang on. Okay, testing. I'll stick my hand out here. Seems to be YouTube. Camera's okay. Can anyone hear me? Testing. Can anyone hear me? Well, this thing is way behind. I'm going to put Richardson up to bat. We'll see what happens. Okay, it looks like we're good now. Wow, that was weird. We go to the 9th. Senators 2, Yankees 1. Bob Humphreys trying to notch his 2nd save. Try refreshing yours, Ben. It looks good on my end. Bobby Richardson 0 for 3. And now that they're leading, they will replace Howard. Hang on a second here. Willie Kirkland will take over in left. E5 -2 for Kirkland. Humphrey's ready to work now. Bobby Richardson will start it off. He's 0 for 3. Humphreys into the windup. Pitch to Richardson on a 5-7 fly ball to straightaway center. Lock is there, and there's one down. I'm telling you what, this Yankee team cannot buy a win. They led the entire way. Here's Mantle now, 1 for 3. And the Senators stunned them with 2 home runs in the bottom of the 8th. Mantle will bat left-handed against Humphreys. Humphreys with the sign, the windup. Pitch to Mantle on a 4-7 left-handed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And the Yankees are down to their last out. It will be Joe Pepitone, 0 for 3 today. Humphreys gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Pepitone. 4-8, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and can you believe it? Two to 1 Senators. Yankees led 1-0 for 7 innings. I'll be back with the totals. McCormick ends up the winner. He's 4 4. Humphreys picks up the save, his second. And poor Al Downing takes the loss. He drops to 2 3. Downing gave up just 4 hits today. Walked 1, hit 1. Struck out 4 from McCormick, 8 innings. He also only allowed 4 hits. 1 run, the homer by Tresh. 3 solo homers. Hell of a game, anyway. McCormick did not walk a batter, and he struck out 3, 4, 5. Humphreys a 1-2-3 ninth, striking out 2. So the Senators 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. The Yankees 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Pitchers duel. Just as we all predicted. Frank Lake's Valentine player of the game. Anyone else? There will be a game tomorrow, by the way. We're going to finish this doubleheader tomorrow, 1:30 Pacific. Yeah, I have a draft in the morning. Will not be going to my mom's this Saturday. I saw her Wednesday anyway. Dan thinks McCormick. I kind of like McCormick too. I like McCormick. largely because you can't give it to Valentine without giving it to Camille, right? We're going to go McCormick as the player of the game, a 4-hitter for 8 innings. Heck, if I'd have known that Valentine was going to homer, I'd have left him in. Right? Hard to go for the complete game. As it is, Humphreys with the 1-inning save. And I will be here tomorrow. Yes, sirree. Frank Mom is 87. And in great shape, I might add. The nightcap will feature the first start of the year for Jim Bouton for the Yankees. He'll be opposed by Diego Segui. And that'll be tomorrow, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. I'm going to get out of here and whip up some lunch. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Take care and join me tomorrow. That's right.